So in the previous video we looked at making this slot. Now if you look at the drawing, let's just zoom out a little bit. If you look at the drawing, you'll see that if we look at this one, that the slot goes all the way around the edge, around all those pieces. So that means that it's going to be really useful to us to, rather than making 4 pieces and making this slot separately in each one, to use what we've done here and repeat it in order to create all 4 of those parts. So the way I can do that is I can, as I've done many times before, use the Move tool, hit the Option key so that I can make a copy. Let's go back to the Move tool. I need to put it in a specific place, so I need to get my view in the right place. So you can see now, if I pick it up by that point there, I can snap it on right up above here, and then take my Move tool, making sure that I stay in the green axis, and I think if I use my arrow buttons on my keyboard, the left arrow button snaps me into the green axis. Click at the origin where I want to rotate, move out a little bit, and then click again and move in the direction I want to go, then type 90, and there I am. Now that, as you can see, allows me to have this slot which runs exactly around and has no errors at all, because it's a copy basically of the same piece that I just made. So the only problem is, of course, that it's not long enough. So how do I fix that? Well, I could edit this, take that surface and then move it, but what's going to happen then is that the other one, the piece that I made originally, is going to grow, and that's because if you have 2 instances of a component and you edit one of them, the other one will take on the same edits. So what I need to do is find a way where I can break that connection between these 2 components. So the way I do that is by first selecting it and then right-clicking and then choosing Make Unique. Now, you might think that unique means something special, and people use that meaning, but in this case it means there's only one. You make it so there's only one instance of this component. So by making this unique, I've now broken the connection between these 2 components. That means that I can then double click on here, take that surface and move it along until it's 1100. Now, in order to achieve that, I need to do a little bit of math. So 1100 minus 450, 1100 minus 300 means that it has to get longer by 800, and I'll type that in there, hit enter, and what I should have now, if I've done my math correctly, is a part which is 1100 millimeters long, and you can see that that's true from my dimension. So I'll just delete the dimension because that was only for checking, click away, and now I've got those 2 components.